Previously on 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors.
Incineration will begin right now. No, I'm just kidding, 4 minutes.
And now, back to the escape.
Alright guys, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Beginning of the true ending. Yes, thank God. Alright, so, for this one, in order to get the true ending, I had to first get the safe ending, which, that was the last one. The funny thing is, I actually almost got this ending the first time I played through it. I was really close to getting it. I would have gotten a fake ending because I didn't complete the safe ending, so it wouldn't have mattered, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get it. Anyway, first I got to start off with going through door 4. And when I'm in there, I have to get the bookmark from Santa. And then in the kitchen, I will have to tell June when she's talking about Ice 9, like, it did strike Junpei as rather odd, which I did all that. Then when I'm in behind door 7, with 7 and Clover, I have to mention Ice 9 to 7, which I did, and he's like, oh shit, that's right, I remember that, and, you know, starts talking about it, and then, I also have to give Clover the bookmark, which I also did, and then this is where I did it wrong. I chose door 6, I'm supposed to pick door 1, that's with Ace and Clover, and I kind of had a feeling like that this was the case, because, there's that one instance where Ace walks in, he's like, hey, so what's up, bitches? What are you doing in here? And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then I'm like, why did I say that to him? But now there's a reason for it, and that's actually where I am right now. So, enjoy, guys.
Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors.
When we last left off, we went through an epic yet freaking heartbreaking ending. That was a safe ending. And now, finally, we're going for the true ending. Which I'm hoping isn't a heartbreaker, because if it ends up being a heartbreaker, I'm going to fucking throw my monitor out the window, just go on a freaking rampage through Tokyo. I will transform into Godzilla. Oh no, NicoB! Ah! I'll be like, Rah! No! Crunch. Exactly like that. Anyway, so hopefully I've already explained before this video started that how I got here. So now I'm in room 1, and I just, and I actually had a feeling that this would happen. Remember before when Ace was like, hey, what's going on here, bitches? And I'm like, fuck you, get out of here, Ace. And he's like, then I'm like, I don't even know why I said that. I've got a feeling like maybe I had to do the other stuff beforehand, the correct responses to all those other things to get the true ending. So now I said, you know, screw you, or like, get out of here or whatever. So, and yeah, you checked on us, now get out of here. We're split stuff up for a reason, all right? And now, I'm right-clicking, apparently it's just different before. It was a lie. There was no reason to split up the work. Junpei wanted to talk to Clover privately. That was why he'd sent Ace to the wheelhouse. Ah! I was thinking he meant to ask Clover, and he didn't want anyone else to hear him ask it. He also knew that Clover would likely remain silent if there was anyone else around when he asked. That was why he was so desperate to send Ace back to the wheelhouse. Ace opened his mouth and took another look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk. Alright, oh, you're on to me, aren't you, little bastard? God dang it. Ace, man. I loved you, why? Why'd you have to turn out to be so evil? Let's just, look at him, man. Look how amazing he used to be. God, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, I see. Oh, alright, see you later, bitch. Phew. Junpei let aside and brushed a few drops of sweat from his forehead. He turned and found himself looking straight into Clover's eyes. Alright, now let's make out. Where were we? What
are you doing, Junpei?
What? I thought we were totally gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's totally do it. Come on, let's go.
What? You really?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell, let's get June on it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even Lotus and...
Oh my god, this is great.
I'm fucking kidding, you bastard. Get out of here.
Damn. Oh, god, I'm right in the crotch. Did you hear what Ace had said? She regarded Junpei with caution.
What was that about?
She was clearly suspicious, and with good reason. Junpei's eyes widened, and he held up his hands in a gesture of innocence. Oh, no. No. It's not like that.
What's it like, then?
I just want to hear the rest of the story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now. Oh, right, from the operation room. She was talking about the sock story, right?
What story?
About the experiment. Remember the one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened 9 years ago. Clover bit her lip. Alright, this the experiment must have been the nonary game. But oh, by the way, I want to say this now before we get further. So I've thought about it some, and my thought, I don't know this for sure, but I'm thinking maybe Santa might be 0. I'm thinking that because like he was saying how his sister died 9 years ago. I'm guessing maybe she was part of the nonary game. So like I'm guessing this is like revenge. But the thing I don't understand is if he did do it, then if he's doing this as like some sort of revenge mission, why would he involve these other people? Like Ace isn't innocent, but everybody else is. You know, it's like so. I don't know. Like why would he? Number 9 might not have been innocent either. I'm not really sure, but you know, I mean, they're all sort of involved in it, but he's putting their lives at risk. I don't know. Maybe it could be possible. Maybe he didn't put bombs in anyone else. You know, so only the guilty ones. But still, then it still doesn't really make sense why he would put him in there. Like I don't know. So maybe not. So we'll see. She stared at the floor for several long moments. When she spoke, it was barely audible.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother?
I don't know. Your brother's kind of a dick. No, I'm just kidding. Your brother's awesome. He died a freaking awesome death last ending.
Wait, he did what? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it, I promise. So.
Her shoulders were shaking. Drops of blood had sprung on her lips where she was biting them. So she really she didn't figure out. She hasn't figured out that wasn't her brother. I thought when at the safe ending though there was a point where she had figured it out that it wasn't her brother or something. I don't know. But now I guess now that I don't know. Maybe now that I gave her the bookmark, you know, and that's supposed to prevent her from going on a rampage, or at least from killing Junpei. Like I don't know. She's still obviously ready to go murder everybody else. She wiped it off and looked up at Junpei, and her eyes fierce and angry.
Bah! Junpei, who do you think did it?
Her voice was cold and scarcely above a whisper. Junpei gulped. He's like, Well, if what 7 said was right, then there would be at least 2 of them. At least 3 people to open the numbered doors. If you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people. Wrong! You know that's wrong.
You're right, so what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who, or who, and who, or who.
Me and Could have been 4 people?
Well, technically it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only two other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Jimmy crossed his arms and thought, it's totally gotta be June!
Yeah, let's go kill that bitch!
Yeah, let's do it!
Oh no!
Man, what the hell you doing, Junpei? You stupid motherfucker. Oh my god. Stupid as fuck. You just saw the other ending. You already know who did it. Why are you doing this? I don't know. I just feel like fucking up this ending for some reason. Sex bracelet was number 2. Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2, which give a digital root 3? Bracelet numbers added 2 would give a digital root 3 is... I think he said it. She figured out it was 7 and Santa, right? Santa and 7, yeah. It's like it had to be those 2, and then blah blah blah. Which 7, 10. Yeah. Would it be Santa and 7? No, they didn't do it though. Could it be? Were Santa and 7 the killers?
What's wrong?
Clover looked at Junpei and he looked back at her. There was no point in hiding it. He told her his conclusions.
That's what I thought.
She looked less surprised than he had expected.
Say that 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Hey, wait a minute there. Do you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? All I said is that those 2 wouldn't be able to open door 3 with your brother.
there might be some other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities?
He didn't have an answer. He was ready to meet defeat when Clover spoke.
Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Clover put her hand out expectantly.
Wait, I have a pen and paper? Apparently I do. Oh, here you go. I don't have paper. Here, you can just use my pants. Whoosh, rips them off.
Junpei pulled out his pen and a pad of paper and handed them to her. She opened the notebook, wrote down several simple addition problems.
Okay, 2 plus 2 equals...
Oh god, I know this one. 87.
No!
Damn it.
Eventually, she had 8, which provided a digital root of 3. 2 plus 1 plus doodly-doo. Doop-bop doodly-doodly-doo. I'm not reading every one of those doodly-doo. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
So we're not counting 0.
Oh, and number 9, who... Yep, she didn't include 9 on there.
What's this?
There's a combination for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah?
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
Of course. Just cross them off. I didn't totally didn't murder him. I mean, so what if I got this bloody knife and I got my that crime scene was littered with all my fingerprints, and I hated Snake with a fury passion. Doesn't mean anything.
Oh, okay.
You should take yours off too. One's 4.
So what does that leave?
A and E.
2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6. So that's Ace, Santa, and June. Not likely, and then also Ace, Santa, 7, and Lotus.
Wait, it can't be A.
Why not?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay, then I can cross off A too, right?
Yeah.
Well, what we got left?
E.
You know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
You think that's likely? There were 4 people working together. They wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have a point.
Besides, Ace and 7 are working together. They could have easily got rid of me when I went to the shower room with them, but they didn't.
Well, Ace might have, because, well, he's just a giant fucking dick.
Didn't even try anything. If they were the killers, why wouldn't they?
Voice was calm, but Junpei had only a look in her eye to know it was a forced calm. There were tears forming at the corners of her eyes. She was blinking furiously to keep them back. Perhaps by attempting an objective analysis of who might have killed her brother, she had been able to distance herself from the harsh reality of his death. The more she struggled to act and consider, the more Junpei felt his heart tighten.
Okay. Yeah, well, that does make sense. Seems pretty unlikely that was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
That means there's a good chance it was Santa and 7.
that's how it looks.
Why would they do it?
There's a moment of silence.
I think I know.
What is it?
He laid his hand gently on her shoulder, and he was close, so close to the answer. Just then, Ace came in. When Ace chose the worst fucking moment to come in here.
Sup, bitches? Ah, the killer's in the house. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. Oh man.
He raised a knowing eyebrow and then spoke.
Have I interrupted something? Oh, I see. That's how it is. And I'm gonna let any Ace come in on the LOVIN. No, screw you. No, man, it's not like... No, I thought we had something, Junpei. I don't know. I thought we had something, more than just bros. We were bros with benefits. But now, I came and look at you. God, I'm sick. He runs away, starts crying. What do you want? There's something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
He turned his heel and walked back toward the wheelhouse. He looked over at Clover. He gave her a short nod, hope that she would be willing to talk to him again later, and followed Ace.
What do you want to talk about?
Ace looked at Junpei and smiled.
Hey, I'm here to murder you, bitch. Oh!
Perhaps more of a smirk than a smile. There was something I wanted to check. Maybe what she said to him, maybe?
Yeah, what's that? If you'll excuse me.
Oh, wait, we've already seen this, haven't we? Without worrying, slip his hand in his pocket and Junpei's vest.
No, give me your penis. No. Oh, wait, what's this? I found something else in here.
He reached for Ace's arm. But it was already too late, and the older man's hand was a piece of paper Junpei had balled up and stuck in his freaking crotch.
Just as I thought. You switched them, didn't you? You evil bastard. When we voted,
I can't seem to skip this part, so even though it's the same.
Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door that I wanted, despite your mischief. Why did you? Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it. Dude, you just molested me. I'm gonna call the cops on you. I'm gonna call 7 on you. Go ahead, I don't care.
He smiled and gave Junpei a friendly pat on the crotch. It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat, and okay, this is all the same. Blah, blah, blaggity blah. Alright, now to fast forward for you guys. Okay, another new scene. Alright, this is after I checked the TVs, and we're talking about the dead dude in the ground.
Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way this man could be 0.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell 0 on the TV screen. The cabin's clothes he's got on. And of course the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is 0 right here. This dead body's 0. Doesn't that seem kind of funny to you?
You're right. Only an idiot would see through something like that.
No, that's not the point. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder why did they do it? I think this is a challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think that this corpse was 0, they never put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, I did it. Oh man, I'm so... Junpei's the man. I am the smartest motherfucker on this ship. And Brain would be able to see this guy's supposed to look like everything 0 is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was 0 and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us.
Too bad, suckers. This isn't 0. Just shat on your face.
It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. It's like sit back and watch people run in circles.
Look, here I am. What's wrong, guys? Come on, catch me, bitch. Come on.
That's really, really weird and twisted. And what the hell are you talking about? This is like a horrible Law and Order episode. But it always seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's just like a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me.
Junpei bent down next to the corpse.
Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
What's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is?
Why would I?
Junpei sat back on his haunches and thought.
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover.
What?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets?
Clover didn't move. Junpei had no choice but to move the body on his own.
Damn it, thanks, you pink-haired bitch.
Grabbed hold of an area not completely covered in blood and shoved.
It had to be the penis, damn it.
It took a moment, but eventually Junpei felt the man's bulk begin to shift. Just as it did, something fell from the man's left wrist. The bracelet with the 0 face on it. Oh, it just fell off.
That was easy.
Wait a minute. Wait, how did was it oh no, Clover found the bracelet and 7 got it off her body later on. That's right. Okay. Sherman was like, wait, when did we get this again?
Let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from the ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship or detects it as where heartbeats fallen to zero, it will shut down automatically.
Junpei stared at the bracelet.
This man, he's dead, isn't he?
Huh?
No, it's just like, I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's pretty obvious. Why the hell didn't I take this thing earlier in the last time I played this game? Damn it! Ugh. I better not die this ending. Junpei's gonna be really pissed if he dies this ending. It looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though, you know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive.
I mean, yeah, he didn't blow himself to pieces.
I mean, I know it's kind of messed up thing to say, but he kind of has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb go off inside you? I mean, that's just...
Oh my god, seriously, Junpei? You fucking stupid idiot!
I'm gonna go ahead and talk about her brother. Hey, you know, man, I was looking at Snake, man, his shit was all over the place, like, boom! Like, his fucking intestines were coming out like spaghetti sauce, and just like, I don't know, I felt like an Italian guy, you know, like I was Emerald, like, BAM! Oh, right, I forgot, you're related. So much safe bones were worth I think the explosion must have thrown him against the wall or something. God, you just keep going. Just broke a bone just sticking out his left arm.
Oh! Bone sticking out his left arm, and now she's gonna fucking realize,
Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't my brother.
Suddenly Junpei realized what he was saying. How could he have been so cruel? He clapped his hands over his mouth. It was already too late. He turned to look at Clover. She was glaring at him furiously.
What did you say?
Her words sounded cold. He knew an apology would hardly atone for what he'd done, but he tried anyway.
God, don't hurt me, please. Don't kill me, Clover, again. Ah! I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but... I mean, you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him.
Clover took a quick deep breath.
Are you sure it was his left arm?
Junpei thought back.
Let me think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut your face and answer me! I will fucking kill you if otherwise. I will take this axe and chop off your face.
She shoved her face closer to his. He could see the fire in her eyes. Junpei winced and swallowed.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm.
No sooner were the words out of his mouth than Clover's expression changed. Suddenly she was crying. Junpei wasn't sure what to do.
He's like, oh, God. God, why do I always do this with the girls? I always fuck this up. Damn it.
Thank you.
It was close to the last thing he had expected to hear.
Junpei had no idea what had just happened.
But we do. We the viewers do. He didn't think he'd done anything worthy of thanks, and he couldn't understand why she would have chosen that moment to begin crying. So he simply stood there, wondering what the fuck was going on.
Thank you, Junpei.
She thanked him again, and something even stranger happened.
Oh, whoa.
I love you, Junpei.
Whoa! Whoa. Wow, I didn't realize, murder was, such a turn-on for girls. Wow. Damn, I'm really good. I'm a lot better at this than I thought I was. Oh, man. Oh, Junpei, all those years of fucking up, it's finally paid off. I finally learned what the true meaning of love is. Junpei, Clover threw herself into Junpei's surprised arms. Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm sorry, I'm so happy.
Why?
Body in the shower room. It isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is.
She stopped herself.
I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this.
Junpei decided it would be prudent not to press her for any more information. She did not wish to tell him. She certainly had a reason for doing so. Perhaps more importantly, however, if Clover was certain that she was likely right, it meant that the body in the shower room wasn't Snake. It wasn't much, but that knowledge lifted some of the weight from Junpei's heart. We still have no idea who the fuck that dude was.
He's still alive. I'm so happy.
Tears shone in her eyes. Those tears melted Junpei's heart. Oh. As she cried, she had pushed herself up against his chest like a child. Junpei put his arms around her and held her tight.
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love.
Like the bookmark. Yes, I knew that was a good idea.
Can you remember all those that'll bring you good luck?
Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
Oh yeah, that thing.
It's a laminated bookmark with a 4-leaf clover.
I only made it here because you gave me this. I'm suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. I was ready to murder everybody, even you, Junpei.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
I was gonna use that axe and just chop you into little bits and pieces, and then I was gonna cook you and eat you.
Wow. What?
But now, I love you, Junpei.
Ah, God, don't.
Get away from me, crazy person.
Save the 4-leaf clover because of what you said to me.
Junpei thought his words would have had such an effect on her. Her words were making him feel a little awkward.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
She looked up at him. He scratched his nose and pretended not to notice something else somewhere else in the room.
If you really want to think something, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the worst reach. Leaf, I got that from him too.
Yeah.
And suddenly, Clover broke away from Junpei.
Huh?
He looked confused. He didn't thought she'd react that poorly. Clover began to pace across the room. 6 steps to the left, 6 steps to the right, another 6 to the left. And then she stopped.
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Her eyes were serious, but not angry.
Yeah, he did. Did I say something wrong?
No. Oh, no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news. I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words in the clover. And the only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
Oh, you were in the experiment too? Good Lord! Are you kidding me? So this is her second time, and I hear she's also in the fucking sequel to this game. So she's a third time. She's gonna by that point she's gonna be like,
Oh, fucking hell! Are you freaking kidding me? But he's blind. I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa, time out.
Junpei held out up his hands. He took a deep breath and let it out.
Just calm down, alright? Okay? Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle like a freaking dirty whore. Gotta start at 1, and then move to 2, and then 1, 3, then 4, and then maybe 5, and maybe 347. How many points there are? You don't tell me this stuff in right order. I'm never able to figure this shit out.
Clover nodded.
Alright, start with this experiment. What happened on the boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetics fields?
He did, and then the realization sent chills down Junpei's spine. Oh.
Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism. This is that telepathy thing that we were talking about, I guess. Remember that shit?
Junpei recounted what Lotus had told him earlier. Clover nodded.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So what exactly did you guys have to do?
Same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing. Just not die.
What?
An order game. 9 people were put on this boat and the 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Whoa, Junpei grabbed the sides of his head.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What are the Nunner games and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other?
Clover bit her lip. She blinked back, sudden tears. What had happened to her in Nevada?
The ability to access the morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. First is epiphany. The other is danger. You know, sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops into your head, that's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
So you're saying that the Nunner game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
That's Santa's sister. Junpei felt the sudden grip of despair on his heart. Something deep and distant and powerful squeezed, and for a moment he felt very, very empty and alone.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada, so I never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was,
I don't think we know what the name was. Damn it, Ace! Sound of the door opening was like a gunshot. Junpei spun around.
Ah, it's me again. I'm fucking up all of your freaking conversations. Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you again. God, you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop making out every time I get in here. We're making out, man. Right? We're revealing the plot of a horribly deep-seated. No, whatever. I don't even care. Whatever you kids call these days. Ace, you two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long.
Ace glanced down at the floor, the corpse covered in blood.
At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance. You're not gonna kill me, are you? No, not yet. I mean, no. I mean, what? Go on, it only took a moment.
That he turned and walked back toward the communications office. Clover waited until he was out of sight, and then spoke in a small, quiet voice.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Huh? Wait.
Clover ignored him. From outside, Junpei could hear Ace calling.
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up, stop jacking off, and get in here. Arg! Arg!
Grumbling to himself, Junpei stomped off toward the communication office.
What is it, Ace?
What do you want now?
Oh, nothing. I actually just wanted you to help me with this puzzle, because you do all the puzzles, right? Oh, you fucking bastard. I hate you. I'm gonna totally murder you later. Ah, and if I don't do it to you first. Wait, what did you say? Oh, nothing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Stab, stab.
Oh, now we found that book that said all ice, and oh, that's right, I forgot. That all ice, Alice or something, was the chick in the coffin, right? They called her Alice or all ice or whatever. And now we know what it is because we took the other path.
So we found the book. Alice.
Did that mean? Junpei couldn't hold back. He had to know what was in that file.
Oh, balls. It's a whole bunch of shit I can't read.
Oh, well, that was it. Okay, I thought that was going to be a long, extended cutscene, but oh, never mind. This is new. This
is supposed to be key to the library on the bottom deck. So it would seem.
The bottom deck, the library. Junpei remembers something he'd heard from Seven when they'd been in the chemical closet. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the force and knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Did beneath the navel mean the bottom of the deck? Did the forest of knowledge mean the library? Did we ever pass through a library yet? If it did, then Alice was in a room somewhere beyond the library.
What's wrong?
Junpei blinked. Only then did he notice Ace was looking at him. Curiosity and concern written across his face in equal parts. There's no reason for Junpei to hide his thoughts. He began to explain his theory to Ace. Damn it, don't explain to him. He's evil. He's fucking evil. Look at him. Then he stopped it. It wouldn't make any sense if Ace didn't know who Alice was supposed to be. So he told Ace everything June had told him. About the Egyptian priestess. About Ice 9. Finally about the woman who wouldn't melt, who had been recovered from the Titanic disaster. He told him about how she'd been called All Ice, which eventually turned to Alice, and how she had been purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordane. Lord Gordane. And how about it? And how Gordane had hit
Alice somewhere on the ship. Ugh. For some reason I had a hard time saying that part. Now you know that he hid her in a small room beyond the library on the bottom deck? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess so. I see.
Ace stared off into the distance, his hand slowly and absentmindedly stroking his sexy beard. After a few moments, his hand stopped. Turned slowly to look at Junpei and his brows drew together.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS? CAS? It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Not only if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly, uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Good Lord, everybody here has random facts except me. Why don't I know any random facts, huh? Damn it.
I'm just worried. Is everybody like connected to the the incident 9 years ago. If that's the case, then what is Junpei connected? You know, I mean, he has no idea what any of this shit was.
Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you fucking kidding me?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation, cryogenic freezing. It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space, so that way they don't die of boredom.
That was when Junpei understood what Ace was suggesting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute there.
Ace looked at him and raised an eyebrow.
Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If the special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and if CAS were used to freeze her into that some sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? And she would put somewhere where she could reach that temperature.
That's nuts! No way! Are you really saying she could defrost and start walking about?
You're quite right, it does sound unbelievable. But if she had, well, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy just like the captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by who?
He's saying that the Egyptian princess. Some people are saying that Lotus looked a lot like her, and that's true, she does. But and even her outfit looks sort of ridiculous. But the fact that your kids or something, whatever, connected to the incident 9 years ago, I guess it's not her.
It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. And that door requires the Earth key, prevented us from accessing door 1. Whoever it was that opened the door... Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Oh god, evil Egyptian princess.
Should be thought for a second.
No, nobody.
After Santa and Lotus had used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with Junpei and June, who had just returned from E-Deck. The four of them had proceeded to return to the large hospital room to reunite with Ace, 7, and Clover. When Junpei and his team had gone to the shower room, Ace, 7, and Clover had been left in the large hospital room, but they would have been unable to open the door 1. Perhaps when Junpei and June had taken the elevator to door 2 then. No, that would have been impossible. They only been gone for 5 minutes. No human could have run to the captain's quarters, killed the man in there, and run back 5 minutes.
Oh, hello there, I'm the captain of the ship. Oh, why? I don't know, I just feel like killing something else. Then Ace runs away. Would have been impossible for any of us to be the murderer. Well, I mean, except me. I mean, I could kill somebody, but, you don't know that yet. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The number of doors would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
And you're saying the killer was Alice?
Yeah, but she's freaking frozen. She's not gonna know anything about the ship. Would she be like melted and then look around and be like, "What the flying fruity fuck is all this?" Oh my god.
I still remembered I was in some pyramids and I don't know. I was ordering some stupid slaves around. Ha! I was laughing at their pain, and then I woke up here, and now I'm a... What is all this shit?
Her mind would freaking be blown away. Junpei's turned to raise an eyebrow. Ace drew his thumb across his lips thoughtfully.
Well, this is only one possible theory.
All ice, Alice. Was Alice indeed somewhere on the ship with them? Junpei had only one clue. Key in the key card in his hand. Did we never use that key card? Is that what the thing is? Yeah, I guess we did. He would, he hoped, grant him access to the Forest of Knowledge, but beyond that, we'd wait for him beyond the Forest of Knowledge. Whatever might be there, however, would have to wait. At the moment, there was nothing Junpei could do. He gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep into his pockets.